energy. I know faster than great, had to cleanse my body. Abstain the feelings that don't ask, I don't let in my body. In your body, that's what I embody.
Hey guys, what's up? This is your boy Wayne. I'm back with another video. Before we get into it, make sure that y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button to help a nigga out, and also hit that bell. That bell, you know that bell over there, where if you click it, it lets you know whenever I upload a new video. So make sure y'all do that, and then leave a comment or comment. So pretty much, I'm very pissed off because I just did like a whole review on Nicki Minaj's new album Queen, which released today. I did a whole step-by-step, rated each song with like little Barbie head. And then next thing I know, I went and checked my doggone camera, and the camera must have cut off when I was recording it because the video was too fucking long. So pretty much I'm just gonna give you another. So basically what this is take two. So pretty much like I was saying, Nicki Minaj released her new album Queen today. Prior to releasing this album, you know, there's been a lot going on with her. The date getting pushed back. They saying like, oh, these songs is just like so all over the place, girl. Like, what is you doing? What's going on? You know, it was pretty much a mess. But I listened to the album today, and I was quite impressed. Now first, before I do get into that, I just want to say I am not a Nicki Minaj fan at all. I have like a love-hate relationship with her. Sometimes I love her, sometimes I hate her. I love some of the music she does, sometimes I hate it, I don't give a damn. Personally, I just don't like her as a person, but hey, what does that got to do with the music, right? You know, a lot of trash-ass bitches make great music, at least from what I know. So let's get into that review. How about that? The album has 19 songs on it. There's 19 songs on it. So for all Nicki the Barbs, y'all should be very grateful. As long as it took for y'all to get a fucking album, y'all got 19 damn songs to listen to. The album is long as hell. I ain't going to freaking lie. The album is very long. But if you want to say, let me check this out and listen to it, it's actually worth the listen. The 19 songs is worth listening. I listened to it first in headphones, and I had wrote up a whole bunch of stuff that I was going to say about each song. And this is just based off listening off the headphones. But then when I went and listened to it on the speaker, I was like, oh, okay. My favorite song off of the album, first of all, is Ganja Burner. I love Ganja Burners because, like, when you hear artists say, this is going to be my best album, my most personal album, you're expecting, like, okay, like, she's going to bring it. And when I heard Ganja Burners, I was like, oh, yes, this is what I want to hear. Like, she's not a singer, she's a rapper, but she does sing from time to time, and I hate her singing personally, to be honest. But when I heard Ganja Burners, I was like, oh, it just has this vibe to it. It's like, it's a perfect way to introduce the album and start off. It has this whole reggae / folk type of vibe to it. It's like, to be honest, for me, it was like nothing that I would have expected from Nicki. And it just threw me off guard, but I really, really loved it. To be honest, I think that might be my favorite song off of the album, to be honest. She really went in on the second verse. She threw out her shit to the rap bitches, and it was just like, whoa. She had other songs on there. She had Majesty with Eminem and someone named Labyrinth. I don't know who Labyrinth is. He just sung the hook. The hook had this whole creepy, whimsical vibe to it. It wasn't horrible. It wasn't my favorite, but I actually enjoyed it. I loved Barbie Dreams, which was, however you want to look at it. There was a Kim sample or a Big sample. It just depends on however you want to look at it. You can take it from what you want to take it, or you can, when you buy a physical copy, you can look in the booklet and see what sample was from, and then you can make your decision. But me personally, I like to think of it as a Little Kim sample, because when I think of Dreams, I think of Little Kim. When I hear that song, I think of Little Kim. But this is not about Little Kim, okay? This is about Nicki Minaj. The song was just perfect. He gave me everything that I really love from Nicki Minaj. My cat is just so wow. But like I was saying, it gave me everything that I really wanted from Nicki. It was lyrically appealing. She threw out all these artists. You know, she made comments like about Meek Mill and her situation, saying he's still sliding her DMs. She said 50 Cent wanted to talk about, she wanted a powerful hour with 50, but all she got was him talking about power for hours. You know, who wants that? Nobody. Overall, that song was really, really great. If you're a Nicki fan, you will love that song, because it's like a part 2 to the Dreams that she did back in the day. Mixtape Nicki. He also had a song called Rich Sex with Lil Wayne. Personally, I just feel like the song was not needed. It was just, it didn't fit the cohesiveness. It just wasn't my thing, personally. I didn't like it. I mean, it wasn't horrible, but it was just like a filler to me. Lil Wayne sounded ignorant as hell. I couldn't understand nothing he was saying. I don't fucking know. It sounded like a buzz track, Target exclusive or something. You know how you go to other stores, Walmart gives you their CD with an extra song, Target gives you theirs, Best Buy. It sounds like one of those songs that could just be thrown on and something just to get to the fans. But overall, it was just not for me at all. Rich Sex, nah. Hard White, it was good. The hook was very catchy. I liked it a lot. I hate her singing, but for some reason this album with her singing on it, it's just been produced differently. The production is very immaculate on this album, so I actually enjoyed her singing on this album. As prior, I did not like the singing at all. I'm so sick of this cat. Damn. There's nothing special about that song. It just was like, you know, I didn't hate it at all. I didn't love it either. But you know, it was a really good song. I fucked with it though. Bed with Ariana Grande, which we all heard. This is a nice song. It's very calm and relaxing and beautiful. Ariana and Nicki always makes great music together, but the song, the video actually was trash. Like, girl, what's going on with this album? You know, you just throwing out these singles left to right. What's the deal? But whatevs though, you know, it was a nice song. They always make good music together, with the exception of The Light Is Coming. But that's not Nicki's fault. That's Ariana's fault. Okay. Thought I Knew You with The Weeknd was a really great song. I really enjoyed that. At first I didn't think I was gonna like it because I'm not really a fan of The Weeknd. And then, you know, like I said, I already have a love-hate relationship with Nicki Minaj. So I was like, yeah, girl, you about to be singing on this shit. But she surprised me though. I think this is actually one of the best songs of Nicki's career, if you want to be honest. I don't know. It was a really nice song. I don't know if it's the production value of it or if it's just what it is, but I really enjoy the song. It's nice. It's really nice, and I think that's one of my favorites off of the entire album too. So make sure y'all go check that one out because I think y'all will really enjoy that song. Running High. Oh God. I wrote some notes about Running High. Running High, I love the intro. I think that she gives too much cockiness sometimes and too much talking shit about bitches and things like that we forget that she is capable of, you know, showing emotion and things like that. I really love the sound of that song. My only issue was that it was a little too short. It kind of gave me the vibes of like an interlude, the way she's singing, then it cuts short and then the rest is just music. It cuts off like an interlude and it's very short, but it's so relaxing and it's calm. It gave me that feeling of like I said, I do not like Nicki singing, but I pick and choose what I do like from her, right? So she had, it reminded me of when I first heard that song, Save Me. That's one of my favorite Nicki Minaj songs of all time. I really loved it, and that's what it gave me a feeling of. I think that's one that everyone should check out. Like, it's not rapping. You're not gonna get a rapping Nicki, but it's something that you're gonna get from that song that is like, okay, girl. Yes, sis. It reminded me of a track, something that I would have heard on Aaliyah's last album. It has that vibe to it. And if you don't know Aaliyah's album, then you don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Check it out and let me know what you think. She had the song Chun Sway, and then she had Chung Lee. Chun Sway, it was not amazing for me. In my first video, I rated it a 3 out of 5. Because it just was like, girl, I think it could have been best as like the last song to the outro. It gave me mixtape vibes, you know, just all that fucking talking from the DJ or whoever that was, and it just gave me mixtape vibes. It's not a horrible song, that's what I would say. Out of all the songs I listened to on this album, none of the songs were horrible at all. That's what I can say. Nothing was horrible. But this song just, it didn't fit into me, you know what I'm saying? It didn't sound like Queen. But it wasn't horrible. I just felt like it could have been, if she could have left it off the album, that would have been fine, because it did sound like a filler. But if she did want to keep it, I would have said put it at the end of the album, and that would have been much better. Y'all know Chun Li, that's my shit. Okay, I love Chun Li, and it took me forever to listen to it, but I was happy that I did, and I love it. I fucks with that. Yes. LLC. Now the song LLC, I really love LLC. I think it's one of my favorite songs on there. For all you bitches that's deaf, dumb, sitting in the back, can't hear, LLC stands for Limited Liability Company. company. And if you want to know more about that, you can go to Google and research that. I was looking online earlier today when this album actually released, and a lot of people didn't know what that stood for. A lot of her fans didn't know what that stood for, and you know, I don't know. The more you know, the more you grow. I really love the song. It's like vintage Nicki is what we all know and love her for. Talking shit, throwing shots. Yes, you know, letting her bitches know why she is the queen of rap. And I say that term loosely, because some of us may feel differently, but that's neither here nor there. The song is like, it's very cocky. It's very like, when I listen to my female rap, I like my female rappers to be like cocky. I like them to be sexual. I like them to be nasty. I like them to be like, bitch. That's what she really gave me for that song. I love her flow in the chorus. She sounded different to me. Like, she wasn't giving me that voice, and she wasn't giving me regular voice. She had this little sexiness to her sound. I don't know. It's just something about this song that I really enjoyed from her. Personally, I feel like that she was throwing shots at Cardi B. But, you know, who am I to judge? Who am I to judge? Good Form was my shit. It's like a throwback to Juvenile. Back that ass up. If you are not up onto your music, you may miss the sample. But I think I have good ears and I know music. And I heard Juvenile back that ass up inside that song. I really think that song would do great as a single. I would love to see it as a single. Even though Nicki Minaj cannot dance to save her life, she cannot shake her ass to save her life. But I would like to see that song as a single. I really did. Like, it's a bop, sis. Yes. Whew. Child, this album is so long. Okay. Alright, so she has a song called Nip Tuck. It's another singing song. Somewhat of a ballad, somewhat of a mid-tempo. It has a Prince vibe to it, which I love. That's the quickest way to my heart, girl. I don't know. I would give it a 4 out of 5 if I had to rate it. A 4 out of 5. It just, ouch. Cats is so annoying, to be honest, and I'm so sick of this cat. Anyways, Nip Tuck was really great. It was a nice song. I hate her singing, but she got some bomb ass producers to produce her shit this album, and everything came out great for her singing wise and all. So I really like. She had the interlude Too Little. I guess it's Too Lit Too Late, Lit Too Late, whatever it's called. But it's just it's like comes after what's the song called? Nip Tuck. Yeah, comes after Nip Tuck. And basically in Nip Tuck she's talking about trash ass nigga, I need to let you go. Nip Tuck, like getting some surgery, cutting and letting you go. That's what I'm doing to you, nigga. I'm letting you fucking go. Too Little Too Late is basically saying, you know, I let you go and now you're trying to come back, bitch. It's too late. Cause I don't want you. I don't fucking need you. It's catchy. It was a great follow-up, but I didn't really think it was needed. It really wasn't needed, to be honest to it. Come See About Me was, at first I did not think I was gonna like Come See About Me because it was like poppy. I hate her singing and it's a singing song. But when I was listening to it, I was like, damn, you know what? I'm listening to the song now and I'm just not really feeling with it. But you know, we all got that bae where we be like, damn, babe, come see about me. Like, do I need to like post some pictures of me crying on Instagram? Do I need to like text you some crazy shit? Like, come check on me and see what I'm about. So I wasn't feeling it in the moment. But then I started thinking like, damn, maybe I'll be like, maybe in the future I could use this, pull this out the bag and listen to it. I might be going something. And, you know, I might be thinking about that bae that I want to come see about a nigga, you know? Like, check on me, see what's good. We'll see. I didn't like Sir with Future. I don't know, I don't like Future, and I just feel like the song was a filler. It could have been like one of them Target bonus tracks, Walmart bonus track, Target exclusive. It could have been one of them. It just, I don't know, it didn't give me what I needed. I listened to it on the speaker, I listened to it in the headphones, and it just wasn't nothing new. So I gave it a 2 out of 5. What else? Miami was dope too, but Miami also felt like a filler. I keep saying it's Target exclusive, but that's all I know. Cause you know them songs, they either the exclusives always be like, oh shit, I fucks with this, or be shit like, damn, I really wanted this on the album, but you know I couldn't put it on the album, so I threw it. She already got 19 songs. It's 19 songs, girl. You could have like just picked out of a lot of these songs, she could have really trimmed it down to like, I'd say about 10, 15, 12, maybe even 12 songs. Sir and Miami, those two just didn't really kick it for me like you know, I don't know. Maybe if I hear them in the club, they might spark my interest if I'm, you know, drinking on something. But it just didn't do it for me on this album. Like when I think of Queen, there's songs on here that have made this album, and then there's songs on here that just did not fit. And Miami, I'm sorry, it was one of them, and I said what I said. Now there was Coco Chanel, which I was very excited about hearing because it has Foxy Brown, and I love Foxy Brown. Who doesn't? I mean, I know a lot of people don't, but whatever. I love Foxy Brown. Coco Chanel, I was really excited to hear what she gave. When I first heard the song, I said, you know what, I'm gonna love this shit. Coco Chanel, it was I just immediately felt like I was going to love it because when I heard that beat, it was very catchy. I loved the way Nicki sounded on it. Fox, I was like, okay, Nicki, give me what you got. And then Foxy came on, and I was like, okay, I don't know. Like I was kind of praying listening to Foxy's verse because I didn't know how she was gonna sound because you know she got that hearing problem, and so she been recording music since her hearing issue. It ain't been up to par. The shit's been trash. Okay, I'm sorry, Foxy. I love you, girl, but the shit has not been good. But I was actually surprised on this. It was very nice to hear Foxy on some A1 immaculate, perfect production, expensive production. Like somebody actually took your new sound because you know she sounds different since losing her hearing. And sometimes you have to really like find somebody that's going to take that and work with it to make you sound great. She sounded great. Nicki slayed her on it, of course, but it was nice enough of her to bring her on and introduce her to some new fans and reintroduce her to some older fans. So good thing for doing that, girl. I really enjoyed that. Now, the last song was just an outro. It was just a continuation of the Foxy Brown and Nicki song. So I'm not going to really say anything about that. But what I will say is that overall, I really have to give this album like a 4 out of 5 because, to be honest, I was going into it with a bad attitude. I was being very negative about it. I was reading up on everything that I read about it. I was like, girl, you about to flop. We don't know what's going on. Look, y'all see that? On my books. And I don't play about my books. So anyways, like I was saying, shush. Overall, I'll have to say I was very shocked at this album. I didn't expect it to be what it was. 19 tracks is great for fans that really love her, but I think 19 tracks is a little too many. She could have skimmed it down to 10 tracks, maybe even 12. 12 tracks, you know, 12 tracks, and left and either put the rest as like bonus tracks or whatever. I really think she put a good job. I can see why she say it's her best album. You know, she's really excited about it because, you know, I really liked it. I fucks with it, you know. Give or take a little bit of things. I really enjoyed the album, and I'm really surprised. It's actually going to be on my replay factor, and I'm not a Nicki fan at all. I'm really not. So get it, girl. Yeah. Favorites? Ganja Burn, LLC, Run and Hide. I really love that one. And Good Form. I like that one too. Something that I would not fuck with on this album. Rich Sex with Lil Wayne. Sir with Future. Miami. I think that's it. Those are probably like the 3 only ones that I don't fuck with. But everything else I'm really fucking with. So that's what it is. So you guys, let me know what you think about this. Hit me up in that comment section. Tell me your favorite songs. Tell me what you liked. Tell me what you didn't like. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that bell like they be saying, so y'all can get all my updates whenever I post a new video. Just let me know what y'all think of the album. Like I said, I give the whole album out of a 4 out of 5 because it was actually she shocked me, and I'm not a Nicki Minaj fan, so hey girl. I think that's it for me. You know, I think that's it. So I'm out. Deuces.